Good morning, YouTube. So, I have a lot of content today, and I'm just going to have to read it off to you because I am not memorizing it. So, discovering the connection between your thoughts, emotions, expressions, and actions and what manifests are literally the tools required to succeed in the game called life. No matter what you want to accomplish, this can provide you with a template for any subject, or maybe just life in general in that matter. See, what sets the law of attraction coach apart is that instead of digging deep into problems and issues and spending a lot of time on them, my mission is to help focus on the solutions and success. See, law of attraction's job is working 24/7. So when you explore problems with the intention on finding solutions, the LOA's response is using the dominant vibration, which is negativity. So at the same time, we all know it's very valuable to know what we don't want, because sometimes you got to get what you don't want to get what you do want, right? So to slide number 1. Energy flows where focus goes. So focus on what you want. Spend less time exploring problems. Relax in your natural state of well-being. Be grateful for the little things. And cultivate a presence to savor the awesome energy. Okay, so here we go. On my last video, I mentioned how we're all wired to think. And sometimes we think intentionally, and other times we are thinking subconsciously and unintentionally. It happens. But here, always remember this. Energy flows where focus goes. And we focus via thoughts, how we communicate in our actions, with always thoughts leading the way. Now, I want to give you an example about how thoughts can gain momentum and how LOA does what it does. So let's just say we're all bad test takers, and we walk into the room to take the test, and our emotions and our thoughts are telling ourselves that we are going to bomb this exam, even if we studied all night, right? So check this. What if, for a month prior to taking the test, they wrote down every night and said to themselves that I will do well on the exam? The energy in the room will change the playing field. And 9 out of 10 times, you will do very well on the exam, right? Everything starts in the way you think. So here's another thing. Everyone has a point of attraction. It's called POA. And this is an aspect of law of attraction that many people misunderstand because it has multiple moving parts. When you understand it, understand how it works, and learn to change it if you don't like what's showing up, law of attraction support is behind you. It's allowing all the good stuff that you intended on happening when you started the spiritual journey with me. So is it true that when you feel good, you genuinely feel good, and you have good stuff showing up all around you, that you're on the right path, right? But how many times do you see the good stuff happening, but the exact opposite happens? Like, does that happen to anybody? It's happened to me. You know, like, you start thinking, why am I seeing this right now? I am such a happy person. I wake up happy. I smile all the time. I love myself. Why is this possibly showing up in my life, right? You just don't know what's in the mix of your POA. So here's the great thing about law of attraction. It'll let you know by what it manifests. And here's another thing about law of attraction. You don't have to wait to the point of manifestation to adjust your POA. So let's take a step back here. I want to show you what POA actually is. Come on. Okay, let's rewind and let me show you what POA actually is. It is your general beliefs plus your specific beliefs and what you know to be true, plus momentum, which is the amount of energy you invested in the subject, plus your current state of being, which is how you feel now. So there has been done adequate research on this topic. I've added a link below this video as a resource guide. Okay, according to Abraham Hicks, which is an American author and international speaker on law of attraction, says that a belief is just a thought that you just keep thinking, and it is a catalyst in what you attract and what is going on in your life. Wow, right? He also says very plainly that a belief is a thought that has had enough time to gather momentum. As children, we absorb everything like a sponge. Children acknowledge their parents' beliefs, the good and the bad. Children absorb their parents' responses to those beliefs, the good and the bad. See, parents are actually laying down the tracks that will guide our future generations for their entire life. Parenting is a very big job, and I do my best. I try. I'm human. But my question is it possible to change what we believe to allow a better future for our children and our children's children? Question mark. We have all had experiences, and we all have talked to more than 2 people in our life. So we've all had picked up beliefs along the way. And if you're still watching this video, you have probably some productive, positive beliefs that are very much worth keeping. But if you had some beliefs that you have gotten in the way of attracting and allowing what you truly want to experience, you know it's time for a belief upgrade. That's exactly what we're going to talk about in the next few videos. So you can reference it when creating your own program. So enough jibber jabber. If you make the right choices consistently and use these tools to help you stay on track, that is the most simplest way that I can put it at this point in time. So who's ready to move on? It's all about momentum. See ya.